guys decide to um after dealing with Litla, the Dracona gang's boss, um after she died, you were you guys were supposed to convince the rest of her gang to join um the um I was about to say outsiders. Um oh my god, outcast. And to assimilate the gang to recuperate manpower. Um however, things didn't go exactly as planned. As Cletus just crashed the car twice within a week. Um
One being a bus full of people, and the other one like he was the only victim.
yeah.
I've killed 24 people.
um Utila decided to be the ghost of their previous boss and somehow convince the rest of the gang that their boss was a ghost for a little bit until they decided to burn her body in Acro tradition. Um and it 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 didn't go very well, as you were supposed to convince them to join. However, you just simply made allies with them. Um, Returning to your home, assuming that you completed your mission successfully, you were visited by Hailbreaker and the big boss, and he did not seem happy with your guys' performance. So
There was rumbling.
yeah, he told you guys to get back out there and to kill their current leader, which is the son, Lula's son. However, Cletus does not feel good. He is pretty close to dying, actually. So
Again.
he's going to be staying home, and while you guys are down a person, you head out anyways because of the urgency of the mission. On the way there, though, you guys are met with a funny fella named actually, I don't know. Would you want to do the honors? Why did I the fuck? Yeah.
I believe how you told me this character would be introduced is that Hellbreaker, and then would turn this guy over to them to use.
Yes.
In which case, she would, of course, refer to him as his designation. He is a tool.
Yes.
That's his name. His name is Tool.
Tool?
Tool is a purple-eyed replicant. They do not look well in the slightest. Their frame is kind of like rusted over in some places, where there might have been maybe some sort of something like skin before that, for their face. It's kind of decayed, or kind of slothed off a little bit. Kind of looks like it was melted, like he was burned, and then no one even really bothered replacing the synthetic skin he had.
Holy
Instead, they
shit.
just slapped a big helmet on top of him to cover up his fuck ugly face. Either way, he's there, just kind of standing, at attention, not really expressing or emoting or really doing anything. He's just kind of staring straight forward at you.
Yep. So here is tool. Get to it. And again, thank you for selling me or trying to sell me under the bus.
Huh?
I'm going to go this way. And cross the street. And then go this way. Goodbye.
Bye?
Uh,
Or under the bus? Huh?
it's a saying.
What to
For-
say? Did you get run over too?
No, it's when well, you know how afraid she was when the boss came in. By saying that she did a bad job, that also put attention on her, so she would also get reprimanded.
Oh.
That's why it's called under the bus, because no one wants to be under the bus. Yeah. Oh jeez.
Hmm.
Looks the tool.
This is bad.
It's okay. We can fix it. We can fix it. It's not impossible. We've done harder things. So your tool?
He would just like look towards you, and then just kind of like approach the group, and he'd kind of like outstretch his hand towards you like immediately.
Oh.
Would you let him touch you, or are you gonna like recoil away from it?
Yeah, she's letting him touch it.
Yeah,
Oh, blush.
he would kind of like very gently touch your face. And he's gonna cast Mage Armor.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
I've never been touched this way before.
He's gonna cast
I-
Mage Armor. That's gonna help you out with your shit. It's gonna give you like a magic barrier thing around you, and that'll last for 8 hours. I'm gonna roll to cast. He does end up casting it. So that's 13 plus dexterity. I guess in this case, Geo, this would just be whatever light armor would be, so +1
Yeah.
to E. You get +1 to your physical defense for the duration of the spell.
Wow.
Oh.
And he's
I was gonna ask what you did. But I see now.
He's gonna do it again. He's gonna touch more.
What?
Pokes her forehead, magic barrier.
Like, there's an indent. Like, for a second there.
He's just gonna like look at Ranger.
Ranger just looks at him.
Just like looks you up and down. And he's gonna touch himself instead of you.
Yeah.
'Cause you look plenty good. He's
Okay.
he's touched you all now.
Woo! I feel like
He
I could
doesn't,
go in front of a train, but I won't. You know.
He isn't very personable. He doesn't really talk and make very many comments while he's with you guys. And if you just like begin walking, he would just trail alongside you. Pretty much just like walking straight forward. On his person, he has a arcane focus and a spell book. Just like this leather bound tome that he like just kind of always is always kind of flipping through. One of his arms is a cannon. He's got a funny arm cannon. But yeah, other than that, doesn't really have too much going on in his brain.
Alright. Let's go.
Okay, just give me a second. I need to just do something real quick. And then the music plays. Fuck, what is it?
Copyright strike. Go.
Copyright strike.
Happy Rights Day. Happy Rights Day.
You see sparkles and glows like, and then she comes out. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
We should
Uh,
gotta find a song that I could play like on the soundboard.
Yeah.
We should attempt to make it ourselves.
You know, I think I've got something that can suffice.
I know
Although
how to
I will
play
warn
the,
you, it might be little.
I know how to play the
Well,
harmonica.
What if when she transformed, it was like,
Yeah.
I mean, sure. I guess.
substitute
Last
for
part is
now?
her being like obliterated by the light of God.
All right.
Okay,
So, where exactly are we going now?
back. Same place. Remember?
Is the sun really back there?
Not. Apparently.
Okay.
Unless, they just wanna ambush us and kill us. Anyway.
Let's go.
Geo,
Yeah.
I see the garbage can.
Okay.
I'm going to have Tool go over to the garbage. He's going to take. He needs to weigh the trash. How many things are in here that weigh to 1 to 5 pounds?
There's various things, not
Various
including the
things.
trash bag.
Of course.
Filled with trash, but like every individual item probably is less than 5 pounds.
I like to imagine while Utila is transforming, he's rooting through the dumpster and just taking various objects and then just placing them in a saddlebag to like on his.
Okay.
on his
I know you're going to do some fuck shit later. So what's the tell me now so I can help you
No,
with
it's
this.
funner to reveal it later.
Okay.
It's okay. I just need 1 pound objects.
You have a bunch of 1 pound objects.
Amazing.
You're
dude.
cool. All right. So you guys make your way back and
Of course.
after a tense stroll with your new friend, you guys see that the Dracona gang is all in one building. They're on the rooftop of the 1-story building. They seem to be celebrating. And you don't notice any other members like around. They all seem to be concentrated over here.
Nor, like pass your shoulder. Can you send your ghost to take a look up there?
I'll go invisible again. They both fade away. Woo!
Nice.
But yeah, she sees the ghost up there. Right, let me drag her down. Hiya? Wait.
Hiya!
Oh god. Roll 1, Roll 20, please.
I could drag her if you want.
You get 5 hit points. Nice.
Yes.
Utila gestures to the others to just crouch down and get smaller, at least as small as they can, considering that this one right here is enormous, and this one right here is probably also enormous.
No, he's not that big. I actually like to imagine him as quite small. Like he's probably just like 5'4".
Same height.
Like they're short.
Little shorty.
shorty.
More, are you gonna be moving with Fright?
Izzy says the laptop got crunchy. Everyone got
What?
crunchy and my laptop died.
Oh.
I don't know what that
Okay.
means, but okay. Okay.
Obviously, it means she took a bite out of you, and she didn't like what she tasted.
Yes, of course.
Everyone's really crunchy.
Okay. So are you guys gonna do any other preparations aside from crouching down and hiding for the time being?
Let me check if I got anything. Let's see. I'm gonna cast Irma of Agathis. Roll to cast.
It's always terrifying to roll to cast.
I know, right? Plus
you're good.
5.
Yeah, you're good.
Nice.
Right. That's 5 temp HP.
We both had the same idea, didn't we? We were both just like, oh fuck, dude. It's a HP.
I mean, hey, we gotta prepare. Like, we can't kill all of their lizards. We have to kill their leader first, and then maybe, or like, I don't know, torture their leader.
Lidor.
Leedle.
Lidle. Oh. Lidle. I fucking loved doing that when I was younger. That shit was like so fun.
Man. I used to chase kids with poop sticks.
What?
Like
Kids?
in like
Was
think
it your poop?
first grade. No, there was like a dog that always pooped like along the trail of like this park, and I would always grab a stick, like a really long stick. I'd strike it through the poop, and then I'd find my bully victim, which was the same kid because I fucking hated this kid. And I just run with it, and I just chase him all the way down a hill.
Dude,
You're awful.
fucking poop stick girl strikes again.
They call her the streak.
We call me the
no.
streak.
Because I'm gonna rub shit on you.
They call me the streak. I leave a stain.
My God.
When I was younger, they called me the diaper.
No.
But no, I'm the
God.
streak.
I don't remember why I chose that kid in particular. Like, I didn't hate him that much. I don't know. He's just
Was he
really
white?
fun to. Yeah,
Because he was white. That's the reason.
little white boy.
His reactions are probably just really funny and turn on the 8 part of your brain.
He screamed so loudly. I loved bullying him.
We're gonna have to kill all these lizards, and then we're gonna fail our mission because it's gonna be like you shouldn't have killed them all.
Yeah, there's no winning. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna fuck shit up.
You shouldn't have killed them all. And we're just like fuck. Well, how do we make them join if we can't kill them?
Right, like Ranger at this point is gonna be like, look, you might as well just do it yourself and let us go, because we keep fucking up your plans.
Our job is just to kill this guy, wasn't it? It's just to murder him.
Yeah, so I guess we run in, kick his ass.
We probably don't have to.
Hi, sorry.
Good.
Again, my laptop just looking like everything went crunchy and
I hope that at least I could get there first, because then I run in, they hit me with a volley of attacks, and then everyone else runs in.
I don't know if you survive.
Uh,
You have to be kind of stealthy.
Let's try to ghost.
what is going on?
Oh,
battle
remember
tactics.
the plan, is he? We gotta kill this guy.
Hopefully
Yeah.
that guy.
The one at the table, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it
We
could
weren't
also
given any
not.
Gotcha.
information again, so
Yo, he kind of cute though. Hey yo.
Watch it
You
not be
please.
him, and it's another lizard, and we just kill the wrong person. Gio,
Yeah.
are there any is there like any service ladders or anything like that in this area? How exactly do you get roof access?
So you see that there's like bridges here and like here. I think there was someone up here last time, but either way, there are stairs going from inside these stores.
And they're on the roof, right?
Yeah, they're on the roof. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, these buildings, like the ones surrounded by like the pink neon lights, those specifically aren't that tall. Like, if let's say Ranger boosts Utila, she could easily just hop on there. They're like one story.
wait, why don't we convince the ghost to like, or like, what is it, more? Because they're friends with more. They like more.
I think I know what to do. One moment.
Want to gather intel first before we make any decisions.
I think I would personally like to flank onto the opposite side of this building.
Okay.
So I'd like to go to this building. Because I see that there's like service access not elevators, ladders here.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that those lead to the top, and that I can get on top of that building.
Mm. Yeah, you can.
That'd be where I want to go.
Okay.
Because if these are both level with each other, then that's just
Yeah, they are.
50 feet across, and it would not be hard to shoot him in the back of the head from this distance. Tool has a gun.
Not this
No
way.
fucking way.
He's gonna shoot that guy's fucking head off.
Alright. We'll say that you came in from like the street, like on the side. You're going here. I don't want to put you like immediately up there right now, but
I'm going to.
that's as close.
I'll leave a familiar with the party so that way I can hear them.
Okay.
In this case, I imagine what he would do is he's going to give a fucking frog to the weird fucking forest girl. He just snaps his fingers,
Frog.
conjures a frog, places it on top of her head.
What? Huh?
Just gonna look at you and
I
just be
mean,
like, friend.
Pretend that's a frog.
like thumbs up. Okay.
Yeah, I cast it. We're good.
Uh,
As long as it's not a 2 or a 1.
yeah, like I'm just like one small thing. I don't know if I can keep invisibility on, like a familiar, because the feature says that we both go.
There's just a flying
invisible.
frog in your hair. There's a flying frog, dude.
Yeah.
No one questioned why the frog is a fly.
Maybe either I or Ranger should carry the frog.
Either
No.
way, it's just a tool I can use to listen to you guys. That way you can kind of give me orders and stuff like that, and I can
Okie
help
dokie.
you from a distance. That's all it's
Oh.
meant for.
She'll grab frog and put it on Ranger.
Ranger
Ranger
has
gets
a
the
card frog.
walkie-talkie frog.
Puts it on.
Damn.
What a warm place to place a reptile.
Ranger.
Is it? I don't think it's warm. I think it's
It's
all
an amphibian.
What a round
No.
rock. What a round mound.
Round, round.
She has 3 of them now. She's got a frog.
Okay.
Okay. Let's continue.
Of course.
Yeah. Gonna let's see. I guess I'm gonna send Pride out, like, kind of like into the crowd. Like not exactly into, but like, they probably do phase through stuff to, like,
Yeah.
get where they need to be. Like or like
Yeah, so really it's just a bunch of chattering, like talking about like nonsense, really. It's like whatever. You do hear that getting closer to what kind of looks like the bar area.
Mhm.
You can see grills like on the side, some pots there. And you can see this guy. He is cooking it up. He is doing some chef shit. And he's also kind of a bartender.
Bingo.
You see this acro come up. Yeah, you start talking to him, and the chef gives him a burger. Yeah, the chef gives him a burger. He's
The
like,
burger.
he goes back, enjoys burger.
Is there any way I can determine what the celebration is like?
Yeah, I mean, standing there for like a little bit longer. You start to hear chatter about this this guy's welcoming back. But they say it in a manner that's like soft and like try not to be like too celebratory. Because by this point you can assume that this guy is like the son.
Yeah.
The rest of the gang, they do try to like respectfully celebrate, but they aren't like being too celebratory because they not only did they lose their leader, they also are respecting his mourning.
Yeah. Okay. So we have the right dude, but like I would honestly still like to observe. Try to garner any other information from like the crowd. That cool with y'all?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That guy has a ghost right behind him and he doesn't even know it.
Yeah, they're kind of like.
What are you trying to find out?
Like probably more details about like this dude, the son and whatnot. Like when did he arrive? Like where was he before? That kind of stuff.
You don't hear about where he just was, but you do hear that he returned not even like 10 minutes ago. Like he just got here.
Oh wow!
And he started cooking.
And started cooking.
Yeah.
And now he's about to fucking die. How great, dude.
I'm curious. Like, could I do like an insight check? Like on the guy?
Sure. For what?
Because I mean, like obviously he's grieving and all that stuff, but I just kind of want to determine what sort of like dude this is. Like know, size them up, so to say.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna kind of. Also, I don't know if I use Sprite's insight or mine because, like, I just realized mental statistics when it comes to familiars are weird.
I mean, you're actively listening through Frey, right?
Yeah.
Then yeah, it would be yours.
Okay.
Geo, are the burgers fire?
So,
I mean,
Or is it the fucking nasty burger?
no, I mean, none of them seem to hate it, you know.
Oh, okay.
But so it's hard to tell without actively talking to the person. But the few interactions you've seen with like people coming up into him, and just talking to him, through third party, you can kind of indicate he's like he does not feel well at all. Like he's hiding it pretty well, but actually taking a look at this guy, he's actually going through it, and he just seems to be like working it off.
That's fucked. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, like, I've got an idea.
Yeah.
Like, so, how is he, like, is there any fuel that he's using for, like, you know, whatever he's using, you know, to cook? Like, you said he's making burgers, like the grill.
Yeah.
Like, could I potentially attempt to, you know, yoink it? Or, like, you know, deplete it somehow?
You could, if you wanted to deplete it, the best way to do that is to actually just take it off of where it's connected, or to loosen the connection, and just have it spray openly, and then that would probably be the best way to do it. Those things do deplete fast when they don't actually have a solid connection to things that are stopping them from just continuously spraying into the atmosphere.
Ah. Okay.
Of course, it could actually actively catch fire and explode, but I mean, it's
You know.
fine.
Why not?
That's fine. That's fine.
kind of is the goal to kill him. So I mean, if it does, I mean, it's the fastest way to deplete it, the easiest way, and then if it does explode, I mean, good.
I mean, so the grill isn't like a barbecue grill. It's like a whole, like, it's like a restaurant grill. I don't know if you guys have worked in restaurants, but it's the one. Yeah, it's the one you plug in to the wall.
Oh, it's an electric.
Yeah, it's an
grill.
electric one.
Those ones are kind of shit.
Oh,
They're always
okay.
uneven. No wonder they're not talking about how good they are.
Holy shit, bro! What the fuck?
They never cook even. They're electric. They suck. They're shit.
Hey man, from my experience,
I mean, fair, but damn. Okay. Propane and propane accessories head ass. Let's see.
I love propane.
Cletus, what are you doing here?
Um,
Get out.
Oh, fine.
Silly guy.
Okay. I guess next look supplies. I'm trying to make this fast because I don't want to take up too much time. Like any supplies he's running low of, etc.
You do see that he needs more buns, so
Bun.
yeah, it's almost
Gotcha,
out.
gotcha.
Where does he keep the buns?
It's actually right in front of more, like right there.
Wait, for real? For real?
Yeah.
How many are there?
There's 3 left.
I'm gonna take one.
Okay.
Like, right, just kind of like goes over, like, you know, kind of like looks around, make sure nobody's looking, like, fucking, like, puts one in their mouth.
What the
Oh.
fuck? Okay. Make sleight of hand. A sleight of hand check.
Okay. Because again, like, I want to deplete it but not make it obvious, so, like, I'm gonna.
Bon appetit.
S-
Bon apple.
they don't exactly have a skill thing, so I'll just use the dex, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. Right. Dex. What? Do I have advantage because I'm invisible, or?
So when you're going invisible, I assume you're like intangible as well, or is that just like when? Is that just whenever?
Like, that's just whenever.
Okay.
Oh,
Then yeah, go ahead.
okay. Like,
He he sees
it's floating.
a burger one floating.
And it just like slowly disappears as chunks are taken out of it.
More. He's looking in Fred's direction right now, and hold up. Not only that, but
Does he think he's going crazy, or is he gonna be like, "Oh my god, it's a ghost"?
no, he's going to think it's a ghost. However, not only does he see it, Kiwi also sees it.
No, Kiwi!
Yeah.
Mother, you bitch!
Kiwi's like growling. He's
Oh.
not sure where you are, but he's like growling in that general direction.
Just wanted a burger.
And you're gonna see him grab a knife, and he's gonna throw like a knife in Fred's direction.
Alright.
I think she could.
Attack roll with disadvantage.
Yeah, I think it'd be a disadvantage.
Because like you know where
Okay.
she is currently. but,
Yeah.
Like, relatively.
have the so you just be able to make it with a disadvantage until she moves again. In which case you won't.
That's a
really
double crit, dude.
That's insane. That's absolutely crazy.
Okay, that's funny. All right, 9 piercing damage.
Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah. Still kicking, but, goodness. Well, you said that was 9, right?
Yeah, 9 piercing damage.
Okay, alright.
Your resistance like through the floor, like you were never there.
Exactly, that's what I was gonna do! I was literally just gonna phase through the floor, like...
Like, goodbye. Fine. Have fucking burgers, I guess. Fuck you.
He's gonna like. You said you phased through the ground, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you wouldn't be able to see, but he's just gonna go over and like step around here real quick. And seeing that he's low on buns, he's like just going to keep it moving. Gonna move throughout.
I'm just,
Gio.
Gonna hop off. Yeah.
Oh, he's down there now?
Yeah, he hopped off the
Mhm.
bridge.
There's more communication.
Oh, okay.
Like, the sprite would probably rise back up. Like, just kind of checking around, probably sees, like, Kiwi's still there.
Yeah, he's not like growling at you, but he's just like doing the best an animal like him would do, watching the grill and all this.
Uh,
So as
drop
in-
a patty for him.
that'd be funny. But I think I'm just gonna follow this dude.
Yeah.
Could I, in this time, be able to get access to the roof?
Yeah. Well,
Like,
all
during that
that.
time
Well,
period.
yeah. While Moore's doing all that. You could get up here, yeah.
Okay. So why I want to be up here is because I want to kind of. I feel like I would have been able to keep. Like I'd look over here. I probably wouldn't see him, and I would like reassess. Would I be able to see him down here? Or do you want me to make a perception check to be able to notice where he went?
Nah, you'd be able to see him.
Okay.
Because he'd still be going this way. So I'm gonna say he's gonna be like right here.
I'm gonna kind of place myself right here. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna like have my I'm gonna have my arm cannon out. I'm just gonna charge up my arm cannon. And I imagine there probably is like a lot of light or something with it. So he's just like kind of placed the opening of it like against the floor, against like the roof of this building. That kind of like disguises the light just a little bit.
Okay.
This building also has neons, so maybe it won't look too
Yeah.
weird.
It doesn't. Yeah,
But
for
I'm-
sure.
But I'm just charging up the arm cannon and I'm gonna blow his fucking head off.
Okay.
That
I'm gonna say you have 2 charges at this point.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
Cool.
up to a maximum of a minute. So I'm gonna save it for the right moment.
Okay.
I'm gonna blow his head off.
So while Tool is charging, what are the rest of you doing?
So, imagine
Ringer's
more.
waiting for any sort of signal. That is about it.
Moore's. Where is he?
He's gone down to get more funds, like, behind the building he was at before, like on top of. Like, he kind of saw me, but I don't know if he knows I'm following him or not.
Do you think he's paranoid? How's his mental state?
He's not good. Messed it well, but not good. Is this what grief looks like?
Yeah, if he loved his mom a lot, then yeah. And I think that might be the case. She. Oh,
What?
what?
Oh.
Why did this connect?
I don't know.
That was the-
That's weird.
The bot got tired.
Yeah.
It wants to go home.
I don't want this anymore. This is too.
It is work tomorrow.
Too bad.
He doesn't want to see it. But Utila continues. Especially given that his mom distanced him from this line of work, it makes sense. She doesn't want him to follow in her footsteps. That's why he's upset. It's a good moment for him, but still, it's not something he wanted. Not in this way. Which means she like rubs her wrists. We're gonna go sneak up on him. And we're going to do something really, really bad. All right,
So,
we need to get him away from the rest of his gang. We need to.
he's already
Or else,
headed. I guess I could make a distraction. To lure him further away.
I wonder if that building right over there. She just gestures with her hand. Let's move though. We won't get anything done if we're staying back here. We can't let Tool do all the work. Then we'd really be useless. Looks at the frog. You got that?
Ribbit. Croak.
So, are they all like really focused on their burgers up here?
Yeah.
Like, just...
Yeah, they're
Okay.
pretty distracted.
Okay. So, Utila gestures to both Ranger and Moore. She's like, "Okay, gang, let's just get over here behind this building."
Yeah.
Ambush him in the alleyway. Come from all three directions.
Yeah, that's what I really want to do. Like, okay,
Roll
I
up
want
on
to
him, like he's about to fucking get killed.
as like I start like making their way over there. Like Utila mentions like, so he really misses his mom. I'm gonna talk as his mom, or maybe make a sound as his mom, and maybe he'll get a little curious enough to come over. He's already paranoid.
He knows she's dead.
Maybe, but it's enough to bring him over, don't you think? He already saw something that he shouldn't have, right? He saw a ghost. He's on edge.
Real quick, Tool. While you were standing over here, you did notice that there was like a car over here. I
I saw a
placed
car.
It. Yeah, I have just placed
Okay.
it just now, but you did see a car, as you were walking by that place, that area.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Gio.
Yeah.
I got you. If that's the case, if I see him start to case this way and go towards his car, I would probably go like roof hopping.
Okay.
And like follow him side to side. And then depending on how close he gets to that car is going to be when I shoot him in the fucking head.
Okay. Sounds good. You could do three charges total.
3 more? On
No,
top of
three
2?
total.
3 total?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you do see him go in that direction.
So I'll just place myself over here, kind of like match where he's going.
60 feet dash. If you get another turn.
You could add another charge. He's gonna move closer.
Am I able, as Ranger, to go this direction stealthily without getting caught?
Yeah. Pretty reasonable, so yeah.
We're all following Ranger. Do we move with Ranger?
If you want.
Yeah.
Because Ranger kind of moves like all the way to like about here. Like kind of stealthily. Like till like she gets to this alleyway, and then she just makes a fucking mad dash. Up this way. And starts heading in this direction.
Cornering.
Like around the outskirts.
Nice.
How far can I get? Because I Because I know it's like 3 actions per turn. So I
Yeah.
wonder if I could probably get.
So from you were like
40.
around here.
Well,
40.
not here, like out, like into the alley, not, or into like the sidewalk.
40.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
fuck.
this would be like another 40. Probably like right.
Fuck.
I'd say like just onto the sidewalk.
Just onto the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Okay. See. If you want to follow Ranger, or you can, but if you want to stay back here, you can. Or if you want to try to do something like within the alleyway here, you can.
I mean, if he's gonna get into his car, then you guys might want to cut him off as soon as possible, rather than casing around
Okay.
and trying to be sneaky.
I mean, yeah, the rest of you guys can go through this way if you want, or through the alleyway.
Yeah. The two of you, Utila and Moore, you still have. You can still move if you really want to. Like 2 more.
Okay. I'll probably try to, maybe go like here. Kind of like, there's can still peek up, but there's like, cover.
Good. Nice. So when he gets to his car, he's gonna reach into his trunk, and you can add like another charge if you want.
Yeah.
And you guys can move forward if you want to.
So I'm gonna just like, you guys would like, I'd probably stand up at this point, come around from like this ventilation area, and then I would just point down this gigantic glowing cannon directly towards him. I imagine that it's probably not the most stealthy thing, so you would just see like
At this
It's
moment,
just
no.
this fucking huge charged cannon pointed directly at his stupid fucking forehead. Yeah. I'm gonna shoot him in the face.
Okay.
We can do ambush now. We can roll combat initiative.
He will definitely have disadvantage on initiative, but we're gonna. Actually, it just be an ambush, yeah.
We're ambushing in
Yeah.
dark alleyway. I fucking rolled a 1.
I mean, you still get a turn before him.
I got an ambush. I still get ambush, which is nice. It just means I'm last.
That's not a nat 1 though,
back
so
and
luckily enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, God. Tool is he has a flair for the dramatic, of course, and he's just standing there looming
Of course.
with this gigantic ray gun of death.
Bro is the Dark Knight.
Nice.
I've capped myself at 5 charges, is what we said that I'm at.
Nice. So Utila, start us off. Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Black ribbons. So he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Sir.
He wouldn't have disadvantage or anything. It would just be normal.
Do roll 2 casts for favor.
Oh yes. Yeah, yes,
nice.
she's good.
$16.
Oh, you passed.
Oh, damn.
That is difficult terrain, that area. So I'll
Nice.
draw that for you. Oh,
Don't worry. I have an AoE thing. It's 20 foot, right?
yeah, 20 foot.
All right, cool.
Wait, that one's really thin. What the fuck? There you go.
Nice.
That's difficult terrain. Just what's on the ground, not what's on the building.
Yeah. Nice.
Poor car, dude.
Ranger.
All right. Ranger. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Sorry.
Oh shit.
Wait, this thing isn't even. Whatever.
Uh,
There we go. Go with that. The
Oh,
fuck?
okay.
There's
Yeah.
another one?
Alright,
cool.
What the fuck is going on? Why was there a sliver of it left?
Sorry, Ranger, go ahead.
Ranger is can I say that she hops on the car? Whoops, I'm below the car.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Jumps
do
in
I-
the
Awesome.
There you
I
go.
wanna thank you. And oops.
No, to run across the roof of his car and then drop kick him with your
Well,
fucking.
yeah, kinda. What is he holding? What did he get out of his car?
He's getting burger buns.
Bro's trying to just
Oh.
make burgers.
Bro wanted to make burgers, got attacked by a fucking death robot, another robot who knows fucking jujitsu or whatever, and then
Got
there's an
tentacle
anime
inside.
convention. Do his last.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
All he wanted to do is get burger buns. We fucking bugged the hell out. We're gonna kill him now.
I mean, it's the perfect chance. No one's nearby.
Yeah. All it took was that one ghost eating his hamburger bun. His whole life has gone fucking bad. Watch him only have 4 hit points. This whole time he was completely useless.
Oh god, how funny would it be if I shoved him into the trunk of his own car and drove away with him inside?
Wait.
Please, please, I want to do that.
Fucking kidnap him. We just drive away in his own car. We get a car out of the deal. We kidnap him. But here's the thing that doesn't convince the Dakota Kang to join, and that was
We have to kill him. I don't know if we're supposed to hide the body. I don't.
No, don't hide the body. We're gonna need that. Trust me on this one.
God damn it. God,
Oh boy.
I sense
We're
it.
gonna
I
torture
sense
him.
what's happening.
We're gonna-
I
we're
know
gonna
what's
torture him.
happening.
Healer's gonna torture him. Just gonna rip off his arms and legs until he's nothing but a torso and he's completely useless and
If-
can't run away.
If we don't
Closet
kill
husband.
him, we'll get in trouble. If we kill him, we'll get in trouble. Let's see.
If we
Get 'em.
kidnap him, it's fun.
If we kidnap him,
And we
it's
get a
gonna
car.
be fun. We're also gonna get in trouble for that.
Hey, we just gotta get the job done.
I'm
Yeah,
excited
we
for
just
the
gotta kill
car.
him.
Watch
We
him
can
not
take
have
the
his
car
keys.
after.
His keys are back at the bar. We'll never get a car.
Oh, I have to activate rage. Where is it?
Of course, you get angry.
It's more of like a protective rage kind of thing, I guess.
Penny, I know you want to
Yeah.
shoot him, but it's really funny to just shove him in his own trunk and drive
No.
away.
Squid, you don't understand. The arm cannon is a deterrent. It's a deterrent, dude. Because if he does try to drive away, or if he does do anything that's really sick nasty, I'm gonna blow his head off. I'm
let's
holding him
try to just kill him as
hostage.
quickly as possible.
for it.
I think he's our supervisor, man.
Straight up sucker punch.
Supervision. Wow.
Bam!
He's not unconscious, of course.
Is he? Oh.
Gio.
No, he's not conscious.
Sorry.
Cool. 6.
So 6, and then with my second action, can I restrain him?
Yeah. It's gonna be a contested, he's gonna have disadvantage because because of the ambush. But yeah, go ahead. Actually, you roll with advantage.
Okay.
I'm just gonna roll normally.
Either works.
I'm guessing it's at athletics.
Beat no
Yeah.
button.
Nice.
23 is grappled. You got him.
Grappled, and I want to cover his mouth.
Cool.
So punch him, cover his roll him back, or just hold him in place, I guess, so he doesn't scream, and everyone else can fuck him up.
Cool. More.
Imagine he gets gut punched.
No.
Yeah, it's literally gut punch and then head.
No. I am incredibly conflicted. I could do the simple thing, right? I could do the very simple thing. Or I could do the complicated thing. But I'm a little worried because I don't know if people would like that complicated thing.
Do it.
So, would you mind if I tell you?
Yeah.
Go for it. You can go over it.
I want him to play dead.
What?
I want him to play dead.
Oh, you want him to play dead?
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you gonna try to communicate with him and tell him that he should probably just give the fuck up?
Right now, yeah. Well, communicate with him and probably Ranger.
Go for it.
Alright. Because, I mean, as long as they don't know he's still alive.
I will make mention that I am not Cletus, and I am currently
I
not
know.
playing as your friend.
I know.
Yeah. Also, my frog is there. Somewhere.
Yeah,
I'm not
he's-
sure where.
I forgot
Wherever
to
you
drag
put him.
him, but yeah, the frog.
Last person he was on was Ranger, so he'd probably just be in her hair or something like that.
Gotta be
You know
careful.
what's funny though? It's really funny.
Funny.
Like, granted, still invisible, but, my funny cantrip. Message.
Oh yeah, well that's not.
I don't have to say shit out loud.
Yeah, you can just talk magic then.
Yep.
Nice. What are you telling him?
People want you dead. I don't want you dead. Please, play dead.
Ranger, as you're, since you're the closest one to him because you're grappling him, you hear a muffled "Mom."
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, that's the point. I know it takes an action, but I'd be willing to, like, expend stuff to make another.
Cantrips are 1 AP, so she'd be able to
Okay,
use it
yeah.
multiple times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, her message to Ranger would be, like, don't stop what you're doing, but make sure you don't kill him. I have an idea, and granted, it might put us at risk. But I'm so tired of seeing people who aren't even involved in this die. His mother was his Ranger. Someone's developing the conscience. Sorry.
Is that it? That's your turn, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's my turn.
I'm gonna charge the cannon again. So I'm gonna
Okay.
place myself at 6 charges. That thing is that I'm gonna fucking that's crazy. That's 76. Not 76. 7d8 worth of damage that I'm holding in the palm of my hand, which is very cool.
Do you have a third message? You should have probably beamed to Tool.
I mean,
You-
I can.
Do you want to speak into Tool's mind?
Tool, I am your conscience.
I guess I could. Like,
Oh, please.
you know what it's gonna be though? I might have to roll deception for this, right? But
Go for it.
like it's it's a kind of like, you know, a whispered message. He's already dying. This death will be inevitable. Best not to make a scene.
Gio.
Hmm.
So the way I've written this character, with their character flaw, is that they're obligated to follow whatever orders that they were given, pretty much entirely, and you're aware of this. So under the orders this person would have been given, is there any grounds for leeway whatsoever, or would you like them to do a check to see if there is leeway?
So before being given to this group, the only
It's really gonna matter on what he was told he has to do.
okay, give me 1 second. 5-minute break,
Gotcha.
and
Thumbs up.
we'll be back.
Okay. Give me the exact words that he was given and told, and then I'll see what I can do from there.
Yeah.
And y'all are cool with this, right? Y'all are
of course.
fine.
Of course.
Okay.
we roll.
I think this is the best way to
Evolve.
actually kind of explain this guy a little bit, because I have stuff written for
Yeah.
him. So this is good.
And I'm very interested to see. Ooh.
He is very temporary, so
Yeah, I know he's temporary, but doesn't mean I'm still not interested. Like, oh,
Exactly.
If what is it? If we go through with the plan, Utila's gonna be like, wait, what are you guys doing? Why aren't we like bashing his skull in? What's going on?
God, the one
she'll get
moment where I
told like
do get
later
this-
on.
Dude, I do get this really cool fucking gun. I have this really cool gun. Now I'm not gonna be able to use it to make someone's head pop, dude, like a fucking cherry. It's so sad. I was looking forward to it. You have no idea how much I was looking forward to charging this thing up all the way and then just watching like 1,000 dice hit the table and being like, yeah, I'm level 2. Like, here's enough damage to possibly kill like pretty much a lich. Pretty much. Here's enough damage to almost kill one. here's the 9th level spell Firestorm on the table on one person.
Sorry, Kenny.
Cannon's crazy. Oh no, it's fine. When I was reading Arm Cannon, I'm like, holy shit, this is so good actually.
Like, if we find like a replicant, I wonder if we can like take its arm cannon and like repurpose it for Cletus.
Dude.
Only another replicant would be able to
That's
use it,
gnarly.
from what I had read. So Ranger could use an arm cannon. Cletus would not be able to. Cletus will have to find he'll have to find a gun. Again.
I think
do
Finger
eventually
doesn't have an
wanna do
arm cannon, but she has that extra 10 feet of movement. That's what she got.
She's sick. What's up?
I got
no, you get
wheelies.
I'll be back in a sec.
no, so you get your frame, artificial body, and then one other feature. Fine.
Well, let me read.
So you have artificial body, then you have your frame, because that's your shell. That's your shell trait. And then you get one other one, and it's between arm cannon, a few cantrips, and a suit that lets you turn invisible. Or you could take one other thing from something else that isn't Fae. Because Fae would require you to take too many at a base level.
Ah.
So like you could take one of the human traits, or you could take one of the other ones. From like Beastman. Yeah, you should have 3 in total.
Oh yeah, I have the ability to switch up my tool proficiencies as I please.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, no. So you have
Sick.
the one where you replace your arm with a tool.
Yeah. Guess who's gonna be fucking an expert at cooking?
My arm turns into a spatula and I cook dinner.
Yep.
Versus my arm turns into a gun and I shoot this guy's head off.
Okay. Before I send it, I will be right back.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't know why this gives me God, what's that card game? It gives me Inscription vibes.
It does give me
Music.
Inscription vibes.
Yeah.
I really liked this character build for what Geo is doing. Kind of fun.
Huh?
Kenny yawned.
Oh.
I did yawn.
Izzy.
Yeah, like it kind of cut out, so it's like it sounded like he was saying
Siren.
something, and I was like, oh,
Izzy.
what's up?
What would you do if I gave you a big ol' kiss in the forehead?
I go, wow, gosh, golly, shucks, gee willikers. Because you are my friend. Wookie.
Okay. I'm sending it to you now.
Okay.
Oh, there's one more. So, as long as it follows that,
Okay.
everything in there, you pretty much have autonomy.
Okay. If that's the case, and then what did more specifically ask?
That shit, like
You can reiterate it.
It was essentially like he's already actively dying, like, you know, his death is inevitable. Please refrain from shooting as to not, you know, make a scene, pretty much, you know, quietly.
So You would hear back.
Sneaky, sneaky.
You'd hear back in that whisper. You'd just be like, "Directive received." See him, like, just continuing to hold position, basically. Like he's just charging up the gun, pointing it at this guy the entire time in case anything does happen. But otherwise, it seems like he's received your message entirely. Like it seems like he's listening to
Hog.
you. That being said, though,
Yeah.
you won't shoot him in the fucking head. He'll just charge the gun. And then with his other action, he's going to cast... Mr. Geo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast Sap and Sting. So he just reaches out a finger, like he closes his wizard spellbook. And he kind of like probably just puts that into his saddlebag, and he's gonna point a finger at this guy. That's gonna shoot a beam of like necrotic energy at this dude, like probably at his leg. He's gonna make me a Constitution saving throw, or take 1 point of necrotic damage and fall prone. He falls prone and takes a single point of necrotic damage. So he just falls on the ground. He's like, "Ow, my fucking foot!" He falls over.
Ranger, you see this guy fall limp when you're as you're grappling him.
So actually, you know what? He can do one more thing because that was he has 1 more AP.
Do it again.
No, I'm gonna catch Ray. He's gonna catch Ray of Frost.
Ooh,
Roll to cast.
Rose Frosty.
Actually, no, it's a level 0 spell. Alright, okay, yeah. I rolled a 6 and a D8. If he is hit by the attack, he takes 6 cold damage. And then on his turn, your speed is reduced by 10 until your next turn.
Yeah, he's pretty slowed.
Yeah, he's prone, so he's gonna start with half, and then this happens, and his speed's reduced to 10 by 10, so he has 5 feet of movement if he had 30. On top of that, he's grappled, so his speed's stuck to 0. This just ensures that even if he is like away from the grapple, it's like impossible for him to do anything. He would also need 15 or whatever half of his movement would be to get up anyway. Since being prone only gives you half your movement, and this reduces your movement, it just ensures that you can't go up. That's all he's doing. He's just being a bitch. Just make this guy fucking kneel forever.
Nice. Tila.
Tila is a bit confused. This guy had the clean shot at him, so why didn't they shoot him?
He just crippled him instead.
Are we killing him? More?
Like, I guess Moore would, like, at this point, like, speak up, again, very quietly. I noticed something while following him.
Sorry. Oh, what did you say?
She says, I noticed something while following him.
You did this? You stopped?
Like, she kind of, like, you know, looks up at her.
Only one. Only one bonbon. Put it back. Here, give it to me. Give me your bonbon.
That's a 1-1.
Only one, no more. Sorry, this kid been eating too much sugar.
Like, well, yeah, like, she kind of, like, looks up at her, and there's, like, tears in her eyes. Like, this is the first time, you know, she's crying, but, you know, hasn't been hurt or anything.
Jeez, more. Make this harder than it needs to be. What, are we just gonna kidnap him?
Make it look like he's dead. You know how. I already talked to Ranger.
Get him in the trunk.
It shouldn't be him.
Get him in the trunk.
Nods.
I think I know a way. Just make sure he doesn't get out. Yutila steps out.
Before, she steps out. It's kind of like almost a whisper. Keep inside his mom.
Keep inside his mom? What?
He thinks
Yeah, fuck
I'm
his
his
mom.
mom. No. Her voice kind of wavers a little bit, she wasn't intentionally intending to deceive him, but the fact that it was assumed to be his mom anyway is probably what the last straw was.
Then, if that's the case...
Oh my god.
Gio,
Oh my god.
I transform as his mom.
Ah!
And I
Why
step
would you
out.
tell her that?
Looks back at him.
The ghostly figure of his mother.
It's not even ghostly. It just looks like a straight replica of his mom. She walks over. Okay, so I started here. Can go up here. She makes a gesture to be quiet. And then with the remaining movement, okay, so 2 AP. Movement is 1 AP, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is the car open? Can I get in there?
Only the trunk.
Yeah, only the trunk is open right now.
Are there any keys I can spot? Does he have any?
You assume he has keys because he did open the trunk.
They're
There's
probably
a
by the trunk.
possibility it's one of those smart wireless cars that don't that just read your fingerprint. Those are pretty funny, but if that's the case, you could chop his hand off and then use
I'm pretty sure you'd listen to his mom, or the deathly apparition of his mother. I hope at least. She says, "I'll get you out of here. Give me the keys."
He can't move, but he gestures towards his pocket.
I grab it. I shimmy over. Nah. I fiddle. Do I find those keys?
Yeah.
Aha! Half movement. That's 15. So I move 10, 5. Okay, I can get into the car. I unlock the car's doors. And I end concentration on the black ribbons.
Nice.
Actually, no, I'll keep it on. So just,
Don't want to get suspicious.
yeah. And then as his mom says, "Come inside."
Well, I can't.
looks-
move.
I can't believe
Yeah.
it.
Fucking move.
Well,
Like,
that's
also,
a
like, when you're-
that's a gesture for everyone, I guess. Get the fuck inside the car. I'm driving you out of here.
Okay, dude. Basically, if you guys are gonna follow Hila's instructions, I'm just gonna basically let that happen.
Okay,
Driving out.
into the trunk you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
So after 1 minute, the arm cannon would fire immediately, and there's no way to turn that off. In accordance to the feature, I can't just stop that from happening once I start that. I do actually have to shoot it.
Wait, I can do something.
Okay, Kenny. So as intended,
Do I have to shoot it?
as intended? No, and it could just like
Okay. Not shoot?
yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm glad I don't have to
Awesome.
fire somewhere into this. Isn't that a funny idea though? That I just shoot it
Yeah.
randomly into the fucking
If you did, though-
stratosphere?
I absolutely had an idea.
What?
I'd cut myself and then kind of splatter the blood on the fucking wall. So it looks like someone's been shot and just kind of yoinked.
That is so smart.
Granted. Granted, it hurt like a bitch. But,
Smear blood everywhere.
Go hard or don't go at all.
Fucking... You know what? Well, we will all fucking take his car then.
Free car.
Do they have the ability to drive?
Oh, tool?
Do they have the tool proficiencies to drive?
Let's see.
Oh wow, look who can just get the ability to fucking drive here.
I mean, that's replace your
Proficiency to
hands
fucking
with
drive.
it. Oh yeah, you can replace. Dude, your hands become the steering wheel. You are the car. Is that how that works, Theo?
Vroom,
You plug
vroom,
yourself
in me
into the
mom's car.
like a fucking Siri, and then drive the car.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it does take time for you to change into it, right? You're talking about your tool
How
proficiency, right?
long? My ability that I have to give me just tool proficiencies.
Yeah. Ping it real quick.
Hold up.
I'm going to read it really fast.
Ah,
By spending an
never mind.
hour altering your body, you can choose a tool you're proficient with and replace a limb with that tool. So it's the tool you're already proficient with.
Really?
And then you double the proficiency bonus of that tool. So it gives you expertise with the tool.
Gio.
Yes.
So Yutila doesn't know how to drive a car, but she has video game proficiency. Could I argue that I can Gran Turismo this shit and
Oh my god.
use my gaming knowledge to to drive a car?
Okay.
Sweet Jesus.
This is a weird question, but what kind of gamer is she? Is she a competitive gamer or not?
Oh yeah, she is a
Okay.
competitive gamer. She's a sweaty neat.
So in terms of roles in a typical, let's say, actually before that, what kind of games would she play? Like shooter or MOBAs?
Let's see. That's the thing. Gamers have a lot of games they play.
Yeah. I'm just trying to generalize it.
Okay. Definitely played League of Legends.
Okay.
Of course she would. Let's see. What's another competitive game? Really
Okay.
button mashing games, like fighting tournament games.
You could say Street Fighter or something like that.
Yeah. Stuff like Street Fighter.
Okay. So would she be a patient player or an aggressive player?
I think she'd be pretty patient,
Okay.
being the kind of person to set up traps
Okay.
as a
All right. So
as a gamer.
I asked all those questions because I was deciding whether to let you roll as intelligence or dex. So I'm gonna let you do it as intelligence.
Okay.
You're not proficient, so it's just a straight. dex.
Straight D20 plus the ability.
Yeah.
Okay. 20. Ow! Plus 1. 20.
Cool. So
Damn!
Dirty
Nice.
20.
30-20.
with the Gran Turismo knowledge, you are able to
Oh my god!
able to get away.
Suck that shit, mom!
However, as you're like preparing yourself to you're like hyping yourself up, making sure that even without a license, you're trying to like make sure, get in the right headspace that okay, I can drive this thing probably. While you're doing that, Tool is directly outside of the car, and he begins to look towards the building that the sun was in, and he begins to open his chest, and you see a small snake crawl out from his body.
What the fuck?
Oh,
And then you see him promptly get back into the car.
She like leans over and whispers like, excuse me, what the fuck was that? Starts driving.
You just ask him that, and he would just like
Yes.
look at you. He'd just like stare at you, and he would like kind of tilt his head, just be like directive.
Oh. Okay. I don't. Sure.
You guys zoom out. Are you guys going back to the apartment?
Probably we
Hmm.
shouldn't.
Okay.
yeah, we shouldn't.
Where are you guys going?
Let's go. What's another place that we know of?
Yo. I've got a question.
Yes.
Given how recently the event at the bar happened, is there like police presence there?
Their gang,
can-
probably not.
You can drive past it and find out.
I'd like to check that if that's okay.
Sure. Utila drives pretty pretty good for someone who doesn't have their license. Over to the bar. You guys drive past. You don't really see any police presence there. As a matter of fact, you don't see any lights coming from the bar.
Okay, good. Because, once again, I've got an idea.
What's your idea?
My idea is, right, you remember, like, when I went, like, Fright went down to the basement and saw, like, the gambling down there, right?
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure that was illegal. So, if someone happens to be there, even when the lights are off, you could always blackmail them.
It might be secretive there.
And if no one's there, yeah, exactly. And if no one's there, right, then we can literally just, like, creep to the basement. Like, I can unlock it from the other side, you know. Done deal. Also, why the fuck would anyone, like, look for, like, you know... Why wouldn't anyone look, you know, at the same place a crime has already happened?
To be fair,
But,
if I went to that bar and I heard the great shitting of 2024, I wouldn't go there
yeah,
ever
you
again.
fucking...
I think that place is gonna be deserted for a while, so might as well make use of that.
Exacto.
Don't go to that bar.
Exact-
That bar will make you
Exactly.
shit your pants, and then
Yeah, Moore would definitely share this. Like, you know, there's plenty of space down there. There's also plenty of places to, you know, hide a body. So,
Okay. Let's go.
Okay, it's fine.
He also had the great shitting happen to
Yeah, that's fair.
him. While they're in the car,
Weird.
Like,
he puts on music.
Squid.
Yeah.
I really badly wanted to be your GPS. Like you, I'd sit in shotgun next to you. You'd like miss like a turn. You'd be like,
Oh, damn it.
take the next turn to the left, and then turn left again after going 3 miles.
Is there any way to go to speed up your your voice? I just missed that turn.
Would you like to switch to fast text?
Yes.
Turn left, turn left, turn left, turn left.
does like a donut.
Starts like glitching out, just like freaking the fuck out. His eyes are flashing a bunch of different colors.
Like while she's driving, she like talks to like the others. Like, yeah, did you know, guys, that I don't actually have my license yet? I don't think I ever learned how to drive. My mom like used to say I'd never get my license. So you know, it kind of really discouraged me. And I failed a couple times, but you know, I'm really proving her wrong by committing to this. You know, this is great.
Thumbs up.
I love driving.
We probably have to like pull into like the back, which I'm a little wary of, but you know, better than being out in the open.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Wow,
Raker, are you
wow.
proud of me?
Also,
It is quite impressive.
Wow, I'm so happy.
You broke 37 traffic laws,
Shut the
resulting
fuck
in...
No one asked for your opinion.
oh my god. Holy
Let
shit.
Let me relish in this moment just once. Just fucking once.
This unit
Let me
does not
cook.
offer
Let me cook.
opinions. This unit only offers objective facts.
Objective my fucking ass.
Say.
This is nuts, she says.
Objectifying. Ah.
Lack the tools necessary to objectify ass.
Yeah, that's rough, buddy. I know. Replicants don't have wieners. I mean, never mind.
This is untrue. Some units come attached.
Fascinating.
Would
Yeah.
you like to see models relevant to you? Would you like to turn on personalized ads?
Actually, that's nice. Wait, no.
Hot
Wait.
MILFs in your location.
His eyes act as a projector.
He
you
immediately
see
gets
the
a
hot
virus.
milk.
Hot replicants in your area.
Hot replicants in your area, of course. It like projects out of his eyes. His eyes are a projector. Like it's just like plastered across like the building as like pull in.
Also, I'm sorry if I get annoying with asking this, but like this is all right, right? Like
Yeah.
I don't want to feel overbearing, you know.
You're good.
They care about Moore, so if Moore says that she wants to do this, they'll do it. They trust her. Plus, they're kind of stupid.
Yeah, just a little, but I love everybody.
Man, if Cletus was here, we'd be like, guys, look, I found another car. I'm gonna drive.
You do an hour turn to drive.
No.
We have the steering wheel. Like while you're driving, he's grabbing the steering wheel, attempting to steer the car.
We gotta tape him to a chair. Do like a baby artist.
Grace.
He just wants to drive you. What the fuck, yo?
Okay, I am back.
Welcome back.
So you guys get to the bar. It is dark. There seems to be no one inside.
Awesome.
Is that a shit stain?
No, that's just the floor.
Oh, okay. I thought that was
I,
a shit stain.
Would you guys mind if I like scout first, like real quick?
Of course.
So we don't like walk into something and they're like, ah, the perpetrators, get their ass.
It's them, the bad guys. Get them.
Invisibility time.
Oh my god, Utila turned into her secret form, went, "Dude," and it stopped.
True love, true love, give my true love, true love.
You have been served a copyright strike.
No!
Alright, just I'll. God damn it! Where did it go?
She's just been in the swarm this entire time. Though
Wow.
she's
Okay.
disguised as the mother right now.
Phase through.
So,
Also,
yeah.
maybe could we like go back, alleyway if that's okay, y'all?
Yeah.
Mm.
Again, don't want to just like loiter out in front and fucking
That's where we would park too. The alleyway.
yeah. Let's try to.
See that
The
trash?
van is our car, of course. Observing
That's so
trash
good.
can.
One. Wait, what?
Observe-
Trash can was used as a murder weapon.
What just happened?
Ooh.
Where I watched my parents diaper rapper. This is where you watch die. Oh,
Say, what? Oh my god. I'm sorry, my roll 20's fucking up again, but pretty much essentially, yeah, I want to scout like inside with Bright.
Yeah.
Phase through. Wait, where the fuck did she go?
I put it in there.
Oh, there she is. Okay, thank you.
I
Mind
hate
you, still
Fright.
invisible. But I'll put the little dot on there a little later, I guess.
Gio, how does this guy feel?
Dude, he's actually unconscious right now.
oh, thank God. I was
Like,
gonna be like,
He's unconscious, 0 hit points. Like if it's okay to follow through with the thing I put in chat.
Afraid of dying.
Yeah, like sap him the rest of his hit points and then spare the dying.
Yeah, so he's
So like,
stable, but
by all means, he looks very, very dead.
take pictures of him.
What the fuck? Okay. Should I roll
Photography
perception
is
to
not
look around or
recommended.
something else?
Honestly, no need.
No need?
There is no sound, and the bar is completely empty.
Okay. Would the same be for like down in the basement?
Yes. Though the doors are still locked.
Yeah. Again, I can just phase through.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can tell the doors are locked, but they are empty.
Yeah.
At this point.
Even the basement down here?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
what I meant. Like
Right.
the one door that.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. Oh, so I'm gonna do a funny thing, and I'm gonna unlock this. I'm gonna try to unlock this door right here. I'm gonna ask people to try to go around right here. I think there's a pathway, alley pathway there.
There's a window there.
Like a motion. Oh wait, that's a window?
Yeah.
Ah.
Why don't you just
You know
have
what? Fuck it.
her open here?
I mean, I guess, yeah, sure.
can't you just go to the
I guess I
other
was
side
trying
of
to
the
be
door
extra
and open the
sneaky,
door?
but that probably makes a lot more sense. Never mind, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I was just thinking she can phase through walls. She could just open the door from the other side.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I'm. Yeah. Can I open the door from the
Yeah.
other side, or is it need a key or something?
Honestly, I'm kind of just hand waving it. Like, if you wouldn't be able to, then Ranger can just like twist it just a little bit harder and then open the door. Really?
I mean, yeah, I very well could, but you know,
Yeah.
just attempting to sneak. Ah, there we go.
Oh my god, there are two
Good enough.
frights.
Oh,
Too.
where?
One here. And one here.
Oh, I don't see that.
I can't see.
Oh, okay, never mind. It actually is a ghost.
Okay. Yeah, just gonna usher.
This way, gang.
You're taking him to the basement, right?
Right, this little wave. Yeah.
Okay.
We should move Ranger there too then.
Ranger. Woo!
To the basement.
Is Ranger carrying him because he's unconscious? Or am I going to
Yeah,
carry him?
I can't carry. I mean, I want to, but I can't physically move the token.
No, you can still carry him fine. You just need to have Geo move him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Narratively,
Sorry, I was just
you are
moving.
carrying him.
I was just about to move you guys to the basement.
Oh.
Okay.
But yeah, you would be carrying him fine?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Wow, it's so damp in here. No, this place isn't as cool as I imagined it would be.
Like
It's a basement.
Yeah, I know it's a basement. I just thought it'd be, a little cooler.
The temperature is cool.
I hate you.
Craig cannot escape the whole room.
he'd show you and he'd just
Thank
show
you.
you his forearm, like the temperature, the humidity. And like it matches that of a typical basement. It's like it is a basement.
Okay, if I remember right, so are there any so what are these? The bigger, kind of like, it looks like boxes covered by a sheet?
Yeah. They're equipment. Like backup equipment.
Okay. Well, might as well bring him in here.
Oh my god, there's toilet paper. There's still some left, even after the pee poo poo stinky operation, dude. There's still some left.
Yep. Hmm.
Imagine we put him in the center. We tie him up, covers, blindfold him.
Kind of looks like a bondage victim now.
Oh.
Never mind.
You said you had an idea, right, about what to do after?
Yeah.
You gonna
Oh.
turn into him?
Here's the thing. That guy, she points at this guy, he blows things up pretty much. We're just gonna have to, get rid of some parts of him. Now, it's okay because he's got horns, he's got scales. We just need another person to kill. As in, to make it more legitimate, we need someone like a body to kind of burn.
Body located.
You see-
His body matches the description of the body that needs to be killed.
No, wait. She's gotta study him. She's gotta study him to look like him.
I get to touch him all over.
We're just like, a blank
No.
stare.
Her fingers do that gross Kazuma thing, when he wiggles his
Ugh.
fingers disgustingly.
Jesus.
Well, if it's for his life, I guess this is pretty good. This is a pretty good bargain, Do you think there's nerves attached to these horns? I should
Yeah.
tie him. I should tie him up anyways. So we're gonna restrain him with what we have available. Let's see. Do I have rope on me?
There's sheets everywhere. You could probably just use those.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'd collect a bunch of sheets, tie them all up together, blindfold him, and gag him, and also tie him up. Okay.
It's just fucked up.
Shut up!
Incredibly.
Shut up! All right, Ranger, you're gonna help me out here. We're gonna break off his horns. All right.
Ringer, like, you like look over at Ringer, and Ringer folds her arms at you.
Listen, do you want? What I have in mind is, hey, Tool, can you close your ears for a second? Okay, maybe I'll just
Eyebrow
go over
raise.
here. I'll just go over here, and she like whispers into Ranger's ear.
Turning off ears.
Listen, my idea is, if we want to keep this guy alive, we're gonna have to get rid of his horns and place them on another body. Maybe his tail too, but it's a sacrifice if it means he'll live, you know? That's the way we can disguise him entirely. So he won't technically be dead. And then what we do with the body is we burn it, and that way it'll be unrecognizable. But you know, it's still a body. Remember how we burned that one body before? How you practically couldn't recognize anything but just the skeleton. If we just attach the horns and the tail, if anything, it'll look just like him. I know it sounds like I know it sounds really bad. I mean, it is bad, but this is like the best idea I have. And
That was clear from the start. That is
What-
not why I'm. That was clear from the start. That is not why I'm looking at you this way.
Why?
We are attempting to save. You ask why? We are attempting to save someone's life. And you take this moment as self-indulgence? Shame on you. I will assist. I will assist you. But you will not look at me that way.
Okay.
We are helping. She like leans down to you. Like she was glancing down at you the whole time you explaining it to her, but now she actually looks down at you. She leans like if she's facing you. She leans down to like your level and she goes, I will assist you. But you need to get a hold of yourself. We are attempting to save a man's life. For more. Not for your sick, twisted desires. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. Yes.
Ranger stands up. Like she she leans up and she walks over. More? I'll ask you twice. Would you like to go to the other room?
Like, she kind of like pauses for just a second, but then like shakes her head no.
I'll ask you one more time. Would you like to go to the other room?
No. I can't. I can't take my eyes off him.
Good.
I am a little curious though. Do you think he'd be... You know this situation we're stuck in? Do you think he might know a way out of it?
Ranger
It's
grabs
like
the
a
guy.
she's
I have a question.
Yep.
How long do you think it took us to get here?
I'd say 15 minutes.
15 minutes, shit. I was hoping that, like, okay, I know tinkering tools are things like screwdrivers and pliers and, flatheads and wrenches. Could I possibly use those? Because I am proficient in it. Could I use those to try and carefully take off his horns and stuff without ripping his skull open?
Um,
Like, if my
Probably-
character views this as working on just another machine.
I think
I think you'd just be able to do it because you'd just be sawing at his fucking face meat until eventually something came off.
Well-
I mean, nothing. There's no like skill check for that exactly. You're just sawing at a person's face meat.
I'm sawing at their horns, thank you very much, not their face.
That's
It's like the cartilage,
mean,
it's like taking
that's
off
like
the
part
ear,
of
I
it.
guess.
That's like part
Yeah.
of his body though. Like you're
I'll
gonna be cutting into him.
say yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, then Ringer gets to work.
Are you cutting it like precisely and delicately, or are you just like, just one?
Ringer is
one
taking
slice?
their time
Okay.
to take off as much as the horn as possible. It's like
This feels
When
more
you're
like a
cutting a
medicine
toenail.
check. This feels more like a medicine
Okay.
check. And the only reason I'm saying that is
Good.
because medicine is the practice of surgery, making sure that people are in good health, examining people's bodies and stuff like that.
I'm viewing
Did
this
I
as more like
suspend-
cutting a toenail.
that. Yeah, I get that. I get that you see it like that. Horns aren't toenails though. They don't.
Damn.
They're not like that. Horns are I know this because I know stuff about cows and like other things. They have roots and they do bleed. Like a horn is not a
Yeah.
toenail. It's a little bit more complicated than that. And even if you're being careful doing it, if you have it in a secure
stuff's gonna
hold,
bleed.
depending on where you cut it, you could actually start eviscerating flesh because underneath that horn is not just horn, it's all of the stuff needed to grow the horn,
Spongy.
and everything else. Yeah, it's spongy and airy on the inside, and it kind of extends out
With
in layers.
blood vessels.
Yes, you can actually hurt him doing this. That's why I believe personally a medicine check is better.
Okay.
And more applicable. But Geo can roll it however he
Yeah.
wants to.
Are you proficient in medicine?
No.
Okay.
I have a flat 0.
I could
I can-
assist.
Since you,
I-
well, okay, so it's
Sorry.
going to be hard to assist with this because Ranger is the only one capable of like actually performing this, and she is making the tools for this.
You could ask another person here whose ears you shut off if maybe they have proficiency in medicine.
That is true.
Maybe you could make use of the other person who is here. You could ask him questions about.
Hey, turn on your
how they can
ears!
Well, you can't just say it, you nut.
Audio error. Cannot hear you.
Mm. Oh, I'll send a message. I'll send a message then. Turn on your ears.
Audio settings have been set to default. Awaiting directive.
We need help cutting this guy's like horns neatly. Do you have proficiency in medicine here?
Oh, what the fuck?
This unit is not designed for surgery. Mutilation is fine. I do have proficiency in medicine. He has a +1 bonus to medicine. I think
mean,
he'd be
no,
able
that's more than
to
me.
assist you. He'd be able to assist you. He's proficient in medicine. He's not good at it
Okay.
though.
Don't worry, I have a 0.
He's got a
I've
one.
got a +4. That's kind of why I was like, can I help? Ah! Explodes.
I got a 0. Man, just do it more. Just do it.
With the help of,
Can I give more advantage? Because I'm
I mean, War could,
fucking
like,
got
draw a
medicine?
dotted line to, like,
Do, 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 do.
show me where to cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, like takes up the fucking dagger, kind of like
I'm
carves
figuring
shallow
I'd be able to
lines.
assist 'cause I'm proficient.
okay,
That's it.
so here's what I'll say.
Thumbs up.
Although Ranger is going to be doing the cutting, Moore is kind of going to be leading this, as she, for one reason or another, is more knowledgeable on how to cut the horns off this acro.
It is because medicine is a wisdom skill.
Yeah, not just that, but like she kind of lived in the woods for like most of her life until now, so that kind of, I don't know. I think that makes sense.
The funniest thing about people who do that, though, where you have a high wisdom, is that normally they have really terrible nature, even though they live in the woods. They can't identify plants.
Yeah, I actually have pretty decent nature, like
It feels-
oddly
it feels
enough,
like it
but
should
that's
be
because I rolled
inverse,
hot.
right? It feels like medicine should be an int skill and nature should be wisdom, but instead they're
Yeah,
not, and it's inverted. So that's why you have
alas, but
this.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I
with
roll.
advantage.
With advantage.
Okay. There we go. Fingers crossed. Oh!
Nice.
Let's
That's-
go.
So, Ranger, you're gonna switch into your tools, right?
Mhm.
During that hour, Moore is making sure that she is precisely making the cuts. And by the time she's done, you are able to use your whatever to begin the mutilation.
So fucked up.
Of course.
Okay.
I told you guys this would happen, by the way. I said this would happen. That you guys are gonna take him, you're gonna just chop parts of him off. Why do you want to do this?
Fun.
Is it?
We're having fun.
Dude, he's gonna wake
Hey.
up, he's gonna be mutilated, and you're gonna be like, aren't you thankful for the life that we've let you keep? He's gonna be like,
No, like that's not. I don't think that's exactly how things are gonna like.
no, I know, I'm just joking around.
You goofball.
We saved you! You're alive! We let you keep, you're living! We faked your death, look! He's like mutilated, he's like, oh, good!
Probably.
Jesus, dude.
I just realized something though.
What?
Does he have ears?
He might hear
they're-
out
They're
through
hidden
his
behind
fucking
the way the horn is. They're just hidden behind the art, like, of the horns.
Okay, okay,
Oh,
awesome.
okay.
I didn't want to render him fucking deaf somehow.
He's not a Final Fantasy creature.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that we have the horns, I think this should do. And now we just gotta, find a corpse somewhere else. We'll have to, wake him up at some point. But
One day. Like, kind of like looks at,
what?
you mean potentially raise him from the dead, right? The robot's listening.
Jeez. I don't think so. More. if we, okay, so there's another route we can take with this, and we can just, we just show him off like this. If we do that, I'm very sure that either Hellbreaker or the boss is gonna give him the good old double tap. You know, it's kind of a given. So, if you want him to live, we're gonna need someone else to take his place. That's what I was referring to, and that's why we need the horns.
Hey, Gio.
But fucking hell.
Yeah.
I'm definitely able to put pieces together now that I've actually come to understand what their plan is. Is this correct?
Wait, what did you say?
I did. I'm not like I'm listening to them have this conversation.
Ah, fuck.
Having it directly.
Yeah, that's what Moore was trying to get across.
I'm sorry.
You
Is
just
it
did
too
the-
late to say I whispered that?
Yo, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Can I make a history check?
For what?
I want to message you. I'll DM it to you. I
Okay.
just want to make the history check really
Sure.
fast, if that's okay. Okay, and then I'll DM you really fast.
Although, not gonna lie, it is kind of funny. Just like, oh, I forgot we weren't talking in our heads. And then he wasn't. I love you a lot.
Oh, why did you guys? She would have kept whispering. Oh my god, it was just me that forgot. Sorry.
It's okay, bro.
Now
It's
we're
okay.
gonna get killed. Now all our characters are gonna die. Damn.
Well, that's one way to segue into the next campaign.
Oh my god.
So remember those characters you guys had? Well, they're dead now. Congratulations. You failed one too many missions.
Which is probably what's gonna happen.
Why can't we just kill this guy? He's bad,
Well-
right?
More said so.
Like, where does Tee face? Throwing a conscience at the worst time.
All right, Gio. I don't know if you want to respond in DMs.
I will.
Okay. You understand what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as you get the gist of it.
Oh, I'm sad. I'm depressed.
Why are you depressed? It's
Why are you
okay. It's
depressed?
okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
No, because I forgot.
No. It's funny. It's funny. Plus,
Doesn't
it
matter
al-
if it's funny.
It allows, it allows for
playing-
character interactions.
I mean, it's okay. Like, it'll
I'm
be
telling you right
alright.
now.
I'm sorry
I'm
that you
telling you
forgot.
right now.
I know it feels bad.
He is not going to take out his gun and immediately shoot him in the fucking head and kill him just because just because like things aren't going the exact route that things need to happen. More than likely, I have to do something else. All right, so you'd say this out loud.
It's like, oh shit.
You'd like look at him, and you'd probably expect him to you'd expect him to jump to his feet and immediately execute this guy. That is like your first thought probably, is you feel like this existential dread that he's gonna immediately shoot him in the head. Tool does not do that. He's just chilling. He's leaned up against those boxes. He's just looking directly at you, like right in your eye. He's not moving, he's not saying anything. He's just kind of like looking at you, and then after like a prolonged period of silence, he'd tilt his head to the left and just be like, directive.
Go find homeless guy, go find a dead heroin addict, please.
Received. He's just gonna exit. He just immediately starts walking away. He's gonna like wave.
I'll have Fright follow him, like, just, in case, because, but definitely surprised. Like,
To find a dead heroin addict.
Yeah, or like someone who died of an overdose.
He's gonna kind of like look back for just a moment. He kind of like it kind of looks like he's struggling, just like for just a second. He like just kind of like lingers in the doorway.
They're usually in alleyways. Typically.
I do not have the equipment necessary to diagnose if someone has died of an overdose.
I guess just find the dead body.
Closest cemetery. Not close.
No, like dead body in the alleyways. There usually is someone who died.
Okay.
How do I know this? It really sucks in this part of town.
Yeah.
like,
Tool goes up,
Let
goes
me
into the
out!
alleyway. I'd like to roll a perception check to see if there's just a random dead body laying there. Can I make that perception check?
Yes.
Google
Or-
dead heroin addict.
Roll a 16. Do I find a dead heroin addict in the fucking alleyway?
Not in
Another
this
homeless guy.
alleyway. But
Well, they said to go look in the alleyway, and I didn't find one, so I'm just gonna stand here and wait for
I
one to
heard-
appear.
I heard a alleyway.
I heard a alleyway too.
You just said the alleyway.
Like this alleyway up here. Like I looked at it. Is there any more around that I
There are
can
definitely more
physically see?
alleyways nearby.
I'll search those ones.
Okay.
I'll look at those ones. You want me to get an investigation?
Yes. Yeah. Just roll
Alright.
investigation, please.
A 22
Cool.
to find dead heroin addict.
You set off an adventure with Fright to look for dead heroin.
Find a heroin addict
Yeah.
who's
Heroin
dead.
addict.
Yep.
So if I do find a homeless person and they look like they're about to die, I'm going to walk up to them and just be like, "Are you dead? Are you dead? Are you dead? Are you dying? Are you dying?"
Like, right, probably, like, side-eyes him, like, for a little while, like... But that's the funny suck,
Now,
it, like, looks at him.
they're gonna be gone for a while. So
Because they're looking for something really specific.
yeah, you feel confident that Tool would be able to find what you're looking for, but it's going to take a while.
Okay, alright.
In the meantime,
sorry.
what are the three of you doing?
Don't I start taking this fucker apart?
Well,
You-
I think
we took off the
you
horns.
guys already did that.
That's fine.
Oh, just the horns?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yep. Oh, I just realized something. We should probably, like, fuck up the edges of it, so it looks like, it was, not so much sawed off intentionally as, like, of the detached fur, anyway, not the guy.
Ranger starts chipping at it.
Dead homeless person found, but they are on the sidewalk. No use
Oh
of.
my God.
Oh my god. Like,
Needs to be in the fucking alleyway.
No wonder they call this guy Tool.
bright face palms.
More,
Find another fucking homeless person, I guess.
more. I'm curious. I mean, we went through with it anyways, but why? We're
uh,
really risking a lot, and I'm just
Like,
I'm just a little worried for if this doesn't end up working.
Like, given she's kind of like still, looking through, right? Like her eyes are closed, but she probably like opens an eye to like look at her. I don't think they're gonna let us see Kuzin. I think he's already dead. So what are we working for?
Pretty much nothing at this point. I mean,
Bad mob.
pay's kind of sucky. Pay's kind of ass if you ask me. And
Also not.
non-existent practically. I'm honestly just terrified of what may happen.
That's how they get people, I think. They scare them, corner them like animal.
Just trying to feel a little more confidence. I mean, don't you feel strong when you look over a little ant? What can the ant do when you're so big? You know, I understand. It's wrong seeing things that way.
Well, do you want to know answer?
Sure.
Inevitably, they eat your corpse.
She just looks at more like, oh my god. Oh jeez. I mean, you're not wrong.
It probably looks extra like fucking disturbing because she's probably like covered in blood and just like.
I wonder if those ants can like, because in essence we are like, okay, they're the, they're what's above us and we're at the bottom, but at the moment we're above this guy. But I'm just thinking, if they had a lot of associates, I wonder who else they were in contact with, and if there's any way to get out of this situation. We're gonna have to wake him up at some point and tell him that what's going on. He's not gonna like that, you know, we took off his horns and we were pretty much using him. But
Like, yeah, she looks kind of like, a little saddened at that, but like, in the kind of like understanding, like, yeah,
nothing's gonna
this is an
stop
awful
him, though.
situation.
I could make him replacements.
That's nice thought.
Just as you guys are conversing. Oh. You hear a knock on the door.
Ah, shit. Okay. Shh. Ah, shit, I'm stuck. I cracked the door open a little.
Like, I'm gonna like draw a weapon just in case, because I don't know.
Can Ringer, like, while Utila's walking to the door, can Ringer move the body?
Yeah. Go ahead. Where you
Hide it
moving
over
to?
here.
I was gonna say hide him somewhere, like, over there.
Okay.
Sit on him.
You creak open the door. You don't see anything.
Huh? Hello?
Close it.
Oh, okay.
I close it.
That's weird.
We stay here
Hmm.
till they get back. Just be quiet.
She looks back at Ringer like, oh. I'm a little scared.
Like, she closes her eyes again. How close is everyone? Or, like, the people, anyway.
Comes
Not the
closer.
people, blah. It's like Bright and Funny Robot.
You can tell that Fright's like on our way back.
Yeah.
They really
Like,
found the dead body.
They finally found a body that was usable.
Like,
But yeah. They couldn't use the
Yeah.
ones that were dead in the sidewalk because you said alleyway, so it took him extra.
I'd send a message through Bright then. Like, area may be compromised. Be aware.
Okay. No, you're the one using.
Like, proceed
funny
with
little
caution,
language.
head ass.
He's just like, okay.
So eventually they do get back. You're right there. Bright is looking at the door that is closed.
Is there anyone at that door?
No.
All right, cool. I walk up to the door and I knock on it. I
Like,
knock on the door. I continue to knock
yeah.
on the door.
We're just gonna, like, explain. Yeah, that's them now. It's them.
Okay.
I keep
Open
knocking on
door.
the door.
You can stop knocking.
Define can as should.
Just come in.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my god, you really did bring a body.
Just like throw
Like,
the dead person on the ground.
Yeah. Fright's gonna remain outside the door.
Alright. Let's jam those suckers in.
Hey, Gio.
Yeah.
Can I look around that room?
You can.
I'm gonna close the door behind me. I'm gonna look around that room.
Oh.
You want me to roll investigation?
Yeah.
Hopefully. I rolled the.
Could
Um.
I divide this distraction with Fright?
Sure.
Hopefully. I'll roll again. That's a 20.
Yay!
Let me look at your character sheet real quick.
I have a passive perception of 9.
Thank you for letting me know. For good measure, because I don't want you to be completely oblivious to everything that's happening to you. Roll Arcana.
Of course. Okay.
Do
Well, that's
do
really
it with
high.
an advantage because more be helping you.
23. So a 20 and then a 23.
A spell was used recently.
If that's the case, do. No, there is something I can do actually.
Oh.
I'm gonna open up the door next to me.
Okay.
I'm gonna open this door.
That one is locked. As a matter of fact, this door is different from the door, the other door right next to you. It is.
I can.
You more can phase through it, but it is like hydraulically sealed, and it needs like a password.
Oh.
Oh.
Understood. Well, if that's the case, then are there any signs in the ground with that investigation that anyone was like moving around the area, like any kind of dusty footprints or anything like that that have been left behind?
Okay, so you don't see anything on the ground. However, you do see you notice a subtle body formed of dust. Well, not dust. Dust has been moved from like the location, and it kind of looks like a body.
Oh, like someone's fucking their after trails from like when they're walking around the dusty area. I kind of get what you mean. It's like there's dust that's been disturbed that I can see in the light, and it kind of looks like it's like moving as a person would. Okay. Well, I guess that's all I really need to know. 'Cause there is one last thing I can do. I wanted to see if I didn't have to use this, but I guess I will. I'm gonna cast Magnify Gravity.
Okay. Where are you casting it?
So it's a 10-foot sphere.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to center it in the I need to make a fucking thing for it. Hold on. There should be a measure for it.
Yeah, I can.
Line, circle, snap to edge. This radius, like right here.
In that area.
Just wow. Yeah, just wow.
Cool. Roll to cast. Wait, that's a first level spell, right?
It is first level, yeah.
Roll to cast.
It's pending. I do end up casting it. Oh wait, actually, hold on. Hold on, I might actually get feedback. Hold on. +2, +5, 7, 8, 9.
Nice.
I do cast it. I do cast it, but just barely.
So in that area, the light in the ceiling wants to fall, but it is actually, hold on, let me.
It probably will because every object in that radius gets pulled towards the ground.
Yeah. It is the light from above crashes down. But other than that, you don't hear like a body or anything else crash. You could tell this locker area moves, this pair of equipment moves. Like it rattles, but you don't hear something else crashing to another thing.
I don't hear a person go, "Ah!"
No.
Well, I checked out the area pretty thoroughly, and with that, I'm probably just gonna stand in front of the door.
Okay, cool.
Well, it's closed.
Nice.
Oh my god, wait. I've got an idea. So I would like, given it's clear it's not, like, whatever was here wasn't in this area, right? Like, what kind of areas does that leave?
What kind of what?
Like, since it's clear that in that area there wasn't anything, right?
Mhm.
Like, what area in this room does that leave?
That would be the other side. So that one.
Alright, so I'm gonna do a funny thing, and I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on the other side.
Cool. It's a square, right?
Oh, Fairy Fire is a 20-foot square. 20-foot square, way bigger. I think it might actually cover the entire room.
Oh, sick.
So you can
I'll just
actually
ping
center
it
it,
just in case.
center it in the middle of the room and just do it like this.
Yeah.
Because then I would hit everything. Right, not there. Like that.
No, that's not.
I will roll the
20-foot
cast.
cube, not 20-foot
Or-
radius.
That's
Yeah, it's 20-foot cube. What I just drew. Like this whole thing.
No, that would
Yeah.
be 40 because that's the radius you're counting.
Huh?
You're counting the radius.
20-foot cube is a big 20-foot square.
Yeah. So
But-
okay, when you're using the square tool.
Yeah, there's circle, and then there's square.
Yeah, right. So the middle, it's counting from the middle, right? So a 10-foot cube or a 20-foot cube would be this.
Oh, like the radius
Okay.
is 10.
Yeah, the radius of the cube is
the
10.
entire so that from both sides 20. I guess.
Well,
Sweet.
I mean, I'm placing that cube on the, other
Other
side where things aren't, yeah. Try to hit as much as I can, pretty much.
Yeah. Roll to cast.
Yep. Let's see. Gotta check my spell mod real quick. Oh. 16.
Cool. Nice. Use fairy fire, but it doesn't reveal any creatures there.
Okay. I will have Fright go up the stairs then, because again, something was clearly here, but isn't anymore. I don't know if it ran off or what.
Cool.
So I'm gonna send her upstairs.
Nice. She will let you know if she sees anything.
Okie dokie.
The robot people count as creatures, right? Just
Yeah.
double checking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Everything that's alive and moves around is a creature, including constructs. Unless it's something that's piloted, in which case it counts as a vehicle. And vehicles are subject to some of, not all of the effects that creatures can be subjected to. It's specifically like spell attack wordings where it's like a target creature, and in that case you could also target a vehicle. It's just that vehicles are immune to all conditions. Like you can't make a car prone. Doesn't make any sense.
It would be funny though.
You
pop
can shoot a
tires,
car
maybe.
with a fire. You can shoot a fucking fireball at him, but you can't really do too much else.
Okay, how is the setting up of the body we're handling?
You guys go on ahead and have fun mutilating.
We take off the clothes for this body. We're gonna swap clothes. So he gets the the heroin addict's clothes. The heroin addict gets some drip. Utila swears it's for realism purposes.
Oh, God.
I mean, unfortunately fair.
Fortunately. There we go. Done. Now, the last thing to do is to just make it look believable. Blow him up here.
I need to let you guys know something.
Huh?
Don't panic, but we might have been seen. I'm trying to locate right now.
Shit. Fuck. She's just. just Is there any other way out of here?
There's not.
Only the stair.
Oh my god!
you hear the voice inside the room with you.
Of course, he managed to get in.
Are we dying? Are we?
No. I'm just confused as to why you're cutting someone's horns.
Wait, who are you?
You're not from around here, are you?
No? Not. We'll be honest about what we're doing, okay? Just.
Ranger grabs you by your long ear and literally just pulls you to her.
Ow. Okay, never mind. Ignore me.
She kind of like leans down to Utila and says, "We're on their land. Be patient."
Okay.
No, go ahead. It won't end as badly.
Granted,
Kind of like,
I would at least want to see who I'm talking to. You've been watching us for a while, since Utila opened the door.
Well, actually, since your friend outside opened the door.
Oh. We simply needed a place where we wouldn't be watched.
For mutilating a body and replacing it?
he's like a more kind of like looks up just to like at Ranger, and is like despite knowing that she could speak anyway, she still wants to see what Ranger thinks.
Like, Ranger was like about to continue talking. She sees you you both lock eyes, and she kind of like gives a little like huff, and she like nods to you. She just doesn't want Utila talking.
Okay. He's alive. I know it seems really cruel, and it probably is, but it was the only way we could keep him alive.
Why do you want to protect the Dracona gang and its leader?
I'm tired of killing people who had nothing to do with. Despite connections, like, who had nothing to do with anything. He just lost his mom. And I also want information. So this isn't just a spur of a moment thing. I've been thinking for a long time. I don't know how this place works, but it's so cold.
You mean the city?
Yes.
I've been here for a while and it doesn't get any better. At least not this ugly side you all decide to be a part of.
We didn't. I suppose we did. But it was a little more like pressuring. At first, it was, of course, our decision, but as time went on, I don't think the few of us thought we had a choice. But I'm tired of that. I don't. I don't care if I die anymore. I just want to keep the people I know safe. And I know this isn't the best way to go about it. But I'm also tired of just standing here and doing nothing. Because everyone sees me as a kid. And maybe I guess I am. But I don't feel like one anymore. Nothing's fun. It's just cold.
Who are you working for?
Originally, it was the Outcasts. But they're horrible. I don't care if you're associated with them in any way anymore. They're awful.
Are you in contact with your leader?
Like, out of character, in contact with, as in, like, you know, have a ways of communicating with them, or I've seen them before, like what?
Like communication.
Like, Mort says, he usually just comes to us, but we don't really get to talk back.
Can you get him?
Yeah, probably. I mean, if there's anything we're good at, it's definitely fucking up enough to get his attention.
Now, this isn't to put you down or anything, but none of you seem experienced for any of this. And it seems this is just a desperate attempt for money. Am I correct?
Like, kind of looks at them and is like, laughs a little bit. You know, definitely not any, you know, amusement in it. It's just kind of dry. Yeah. Right, I'm done.
Well, how about I do you a favor? And you do me one.
Like, she kind of, again looks towards the other party members, kind of like gauging the reactions and whatnot.
Well,
Ranger is not holding you to his ear anymore, by the way.
oh, thank you. Oh, my ear. She certainly looks nervous. She's sweating a bit, and there's a faint glowing from her wand. She looks back at Moore when she sees Moore gauging her, and she just
Like, more kind of like nods, like, you know, Go on.
Is this a good favor or like a bad favor?
Hey,
Suddenly
Gia,
we don't-
Yes.
after you answer her, there is something I wanted to do, but I would wait until you answer her first.
Okay.
Well, it's good, as in you won't wake up in a coma.
Uh, are are you gonna kill us or put us through some sort of torment that would probably result in us getting crippled and dying?
I'm not going to kill anyone. That's not
Ugh.
what I do.
Oh shit.
Gio,
Yes.
can I make a history check? I feel like Tool might know something.
Sure.
It's a 16.
What are you trying to remember specifically? Are you talking about the voice or?
The voice, I want to know if I know it sounds modulated, but this kind of setup, I want to see if this is similar to other vigilantes or has a connection to vigilantes.
Okay. This is or was actually a common modulator that certain vigilantes used. However, that one specific, like this modulator specifically, they don't really make them anymore. They were discontinued.
I see. Is there anyone who kind of would use this explicitly? Like, would I know of anyone by any sort of moniker? Or did they truly go completely unseen, unhidden, unheard of? You know?
The only one, well, first off, for sure, well, your boss, right? So Ishtu.
Yeah.
You know, as for the other one, so before, okay, so just a real quick, like, lore drop for Tool. How long was he in the city for?
I'd like to think that he was a long-standing resident.
Okay.
Because he would have had to, like, he's a wizard, so he had to practice and study.
Yeah.
And I imagine just because he's a replicant doesn't mean they can just like beam magic into
Yeah,
it
of
and make
course.
him suddenly be able to carry a spell book and be able to cast magic. I imagine that there's a process to it that he had to go through. And while not an incredibly powerful wizard, I mean he's level 2, so he's definitely done some things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's probably gone on some adventures. He's heard rumors. He's been around town quite a few times.
Okay.
He's heard stories.
In that case, you'd probably would have heard of Red Umbra. And they also use the same modulator.
Are they good people, bad people?
Well, they're vigilantes, so it's kind of like a mix between that.
Yeah, like to hire. Yeah.
But overall good.
From the feel that I got from you explaining vigilantes to me is like they're like rent-a-cops.
So not entirely wrong, but they're at the moment they're not so legal, but people aren't going to be like going out of their way to report them, you know.
I see.
The counterpart, they're the counterparts to like actual heroes, or
There
even though
there's a reason I'm asking all these questions. There's one more question And that is, as far as I'm supposed, I'm supposed to do. I am supposed to help them out. I'm supposed to give them some sort of guidance. And so I guess my last question would be, do I know anything about the normal machining process for those nanomachines? Are they gonna fucking die if they go against their own directives?
Okay, so
This I wouldn't mind a separate check for. I wouldn't mind doing an Arcana check for this or something similar.
no, that's fine. So you were a member of the Outcast before, but they just did something to you recently. That being said, you actually had to go, like, this separate process was like entirely different and like unique to you. So you don't actually,
so it's a replicant.
yeah, you don't even actually know about that first process, other than the fact that, like Ranger, there was something placed on your birdstone, and
Yes.
so
I am aware of things that are kind of beyond them a little bit when it comes to this sort of stuff.
a little bit, yeah.
That, like-
you know that it is threatening to you. However, you haven't actually seen anything be done. If anything, it would be off screen, or you haven't seen it. You just heard about stuff that has happened.
Stories.
Yeah, stories. Yeah.
Although I have also undergone some trauma from them. Other than that's particular device. But I understand what you mean. That device is sort of just like, when used, they just fade into the background. Like, they're just gone in the shadows. No one really knows if it works, if it doesn't.
Yeah.
There's no bodies left behind, nothing, no stories, no person even to really tell what happened.
Yeah.
They're just disappeared. With that being the case, all those questions in mind, thank you very much. Tool's going to step into the room. He's going to just kind of like look at Ranger and the others. He's going to kind of fucking, oh my god, how do I do this while being a stilted fuck? How do I do this?
Beep beep boop boop boop.
Beep, boop, 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 boop. He's going to just kind of like look at them, consider your choices very carefully.
Blink, blink. Oh. Yeah.
They are not an outcast.
Ringer is
Thank
like,
you.
kind of just stands there, looks at Moore, and says, "Are you still afraid?"
Like, they shake their head.
Then you don't have much left to lose from either deals.
I mean, one, you've kind of got the constant threat of us, blowing up from the inside or something.
Then you are afraid.
Not for me. Like, when she's looking at you guys very intently. Like, kind of slitting the fact she's afraid for you.
If you betray the outcasts, they will take more than your life.
kind of tilts head, like, what?
He's just gonna he's just going to stare at you, and you like look at him, you look at his eyes, and even though he's got like those machine eyes just like Ranger,
Mhm.
there's this kind of like solemnness to him, this kind of like
Oh.
this resigned, kind of going through the motions, sort of look about him. Like you might have wrote him off as probably just like a full fucking robot machine man, but he's definitely his own person, his own being. It's just sort of that he goes with the motions.
Yeah. And that's something she could,
Whatever
glean.
whatever kind of happened to him, whatever's going on inside his head, it's just very dark and heavy. And he's looking at you very seriously, very grim. Yeah, you can definitely glean stuff. Like this seems like a very important moment. At least to him, for like this decision, this whatever you're making, there's a lot of gravity and a lot of weight to this.
I've got to ask you one thing then. Tool. Do you have to kill us if we rebel?
That was not the directive.
Okay. Well. Will they hurt you more if we rebel?
They cannot hurt me any more than they already have.
Like, you're like, sorry, don't make me laugh. Fuck.
Just very different
Goody.
tonal shift from Cletus.
Sorry.
Yeah, that actually kind of like, that definitely like, solidifies like a resolve. She just kind of like nods. If I might say this, we'll take the deal then. I don't know how long this has been going on, but I don't want it to happen anymore.
Lure your leader.
Yidla? Ranger? And Tool. If you want. Or can. I don't really know.
I just can't win in any state. Just we were doing so well. For the first time, I felt satisfied even if we were doing horrible things. You know, we had our own home. We had everything. That was so incredible. I held down a job. Ow. Why does this have to be so difficult?
The glow from her wand starts to pulsate more.
Why? Why? If I decline, then I'm probably just gonna get killed too. Because I didn't put a harder leash on all of you. But if I accept, I'll still die. Because then my parents will know everything, and it's not like they already didn't know, but they'd send the police force after us.
like like she kind of rises to her feet and approaches, kind of like if Eula allows it, and takes her hands and kind of like looks up with a very firm like,
We were getting powerful. We had a chance. We were having a chance. We just had to endure it a little longer. Maybe we would have been able to make it.
Eula,
What?
it wouldn't have been a little longer. It would have been a lot longer. We're one of the only few people that they have. You seem like the type to just exploit us for what we're worth. They don't even give us proper information.
Tila,
Yeah.
Tool kind of just like grabs your arm.
Is
Would
Rab-
you like to see success?
I just want to live a normal life.
I have served the outcasts without any question to any directive. I have done what they've told me to the exact letter. Would you like to see what success looks like?
She just takes a look at him.
He's gonna pop his helmet off, and just underneath is like this disgustingly decayed, like gross face. Whatever a replicant has under their synthetic skin, you'd see his inner self.
It probably would look more robotic than anything.
Yeah. There's still some of that skin though, kind of hanging off, kind of black. He doesn't look like he's been taken well care of. Doesn't look like there's ever been a moment for him to stop for maintenance at all. He just looks like a very rundown, very rusty machine.
I see. Just work us dead.
Ranger,
Yeah.
you feel your hand being grabbed. Are you resisting?
I look down.
You see a small pager being given to you, placed on your hand.
By who?
The invisible person.
The invisible.
Or the person you cannot see. They give you a thing. Will they give you a radio?
It's a pager, yeah.
Oh, a pager.
Actually, so it's
Will it detonate and blow our
Te-
wiener off?
That means it's a device. Penny, a pager is a device that people use to communicate with
I know.
others. Like when you
I'm
have
aware.
food, they
I'm aware.
use.
I was making a joke to a real life event that I probably shouldn't have made light of.
I don't even want to know.
Goodness gracious.
But
Wait,
it's
wiener? What?
imagine this being like a sending stone, working exactly like that. And they tell you
I'll be waiting your call when he shows up.
and immediately before you see a humanoid body get engulfed in flames and immediately disappear.
Oh.
Ranger.
Yeah.
Tool will he'll extend his hand out to you. I'll do it.
Who said I was afraid?
Don't you have people to take care of?
Ringo takes a long pause when you say that. She looks over at Moore. She looks over at Utila. And she looks over at you.
There is one thing that I've always wanted, and that is vengeance. This is a moment for vengeance.
You should have started with that. That's more my style.
Oh my
Close it
God.
out to him.
We're like she's begun to physically kind of like heat up. Like it's been building anyway. Like she's fucking angry. Like incredibly angry. Like not, of course, not at these people, but like those who have put them all in this situation. So she grins. I have an idea. We do the thing that caught their attention in the first place. Everything. Set everything on fire.
Not this place.
Not this place.
You don't want a random building to get caught in the crossfire.
You're right.
To their place.
But where do we go?
Their place.
Do we know where they are?
Did you forget? That old building?
Didn't that
Are
get
they still
burned?
there?
If we set ablaze there again, I assume it'd get their attention.
Failed directive.
Tool?
Failed directive.
If we so if we don't not doing as they're told.
Looks back at the guy they have.
Were they mutilated?
Yeah.
Yep.
Got
You could leave him here.
No! Oh my God, no!
Jesus.
look at the homeless guy we have.
I think the best way to fail the directive is to go back with this guy and give him back to the Dracona gang.
Bro, I just saw my mom. She drove me someplace. I fucking got conked. I got knocked out, and now my horns are gone. What the fuck?
We're gonna bring him back like nothing happened. Like he just got human trafficked, fucking mutilated. And we're just gonna be like, okay, well now we want you to go home. It's been fun, man. It's been a real time, dude.
Maybe we should. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll say it. Maybe we should wake him up and forewarn him ahead of time. You know, for what's gonna happen.
Do they
And
listen?
phrases that we could word it as if we're the reason why his horns are gone is in order for us to hide the traces
Better
that are still
asleep.
there.
Better see. Wait,
Personally.
a dream. Could always be a dream.
All we gotta do is
Take him
return him
back.
back home to his comfy bed.
Yep.
The horn fairy
And
took
if
your
anyone
horn.
catches us, right? If anyone catches us, again, we could literally lie our asses off. We'll say we found them. Again. Although that'd be suspicious, granted. But, you know, we
I
do
think
what
the
we
best
do.
way to- The best way to get the boss to show up again is just to fuck up again, and in like
Yep.
royal fashion.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, just like having him be okay, maybe back with the Dracona gang would be my thought.
None,
It'd
none,
be
none.
really funny if your character was like, yeah, so remember how I can see the dead? Yeah, I was able to see his dying life force. and from when I found him.
Someone kidnapped him. I don't know who. Please help him.
I mean, again, if they get suspicious, I might, like, again, probably hide some of the truth, but, like, I think I might just give, like, a good chunk to them. Like, people want him dead. The same people who, technically speaking, killed their leader. And, if possible, we're gonna burn everything to the ground.
We are still leaving the dead homeless person down here, though. They can just clean that up for us. We'll take him. We'll take him back to the Dracona gang. We're gonna leave this homeless person here. We don't have time to clean that up. They don't get a burial thoughts, prayers, or anything. We're just going to abandon them down here. I mean, like, we're turning a new leaf, but like not like, you know, doing anything of any sort of significance.
Baby steps. Baby steps.
Baby steps. This guy was probably just ODing. There probably was time to save him before we just had this long ass conversation and didn't do anything for him and let him spasm.
Please help me. So, I guess we grab him. We take him. Go drive
Gio.
him back.
Yes.
Gio, we'd like to undo everything we did.
Yeah, of course. That's good.
God, what is?
Yeah,
wait, we
let's go
gotta
make
get
negative
Cletus.
progress. Let's go make negative progress really fast. guys.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We do have to, like, at least check on or get him, because, like, we don't know what's going on there.
Just put him in the trunk.
Hold on. If you wanted to check on him, just check TikToink.
I open my phone. I look at
Gio.
Oh
TikTok.
my god. No
Gio,
way.
Cletus able to video himself with burrito, covered in like all sorts of fucking injuries. He has like a broken arm. This is my pet burrito, and he's about to do a kickflip. Burrito.
Cletus hasn't posted anything.
Oh shit. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good lord.
She looks back at the party. She's like, he's not posting on TikTok. We have to
Alarm
go back.
bells.
Cletus is fucking dead.
We have to
We're
go.
hostage.
Okay.
Drive by.
Are you driving
I'll have
by?
Fred
Drive by.
investigate.
He just started. no, Gio, no.
No.
We're doing a drive-by. Tool pulls out his gun. He just starts shooting people down the street.
No!
Dude, are you actually doing that?
No, Gio. It's funny to think about.
It is funny.
It is funny.
So you guys aren't stopping by the apartment?
we are.
You
We
are.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
the person in their trunk? I don't think so.
Put him in the
Maybe we
front.
should Put it. Oh my god. That poor unconscious man.
Hey man, we
Yeah.
just took out your horns.
Barely hanging
all
out.
a dream.
Even if we're worried about Cletus, I do think the most important thing would be to drop this guy first. Like, drop him off.
Yeah,
And-
yeah.
We don't want him there when shit goes down, because then he could just kill him,
Yeah.
and then
You
he's
want
like
him
fake
safe.
scrubs.
I'm Cletus.
That's why I offered to leave right there. You know.
Why are you torturing me? Please put my spleen back in my chest. Oh God. oh boy.
Oh boy.
I'm Cletus.
Is it okay to leave right there?
Huh? Yeah. We can leave Cletus. Okay.
Well, I was, like, is it
Are
okay if I leave right with Cletus? Like, or, like, you know, investigate with right? We check
just don't
the-
think we should. As much as I'd love to go check on Cletus, because I do want to know what's happening to Cletus, because that's my character. I don't know if we can justify it while having this guy still. Like, that's the big issue. That's the hot top. That's like the hot topic issue.
Let's just roll.
So
Reluctantly, probably for the
back
best.
to the draconian.
Okay, we should probably. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
They're probably like, hey, where's my burger?
You guys are heading back. You guys go through the same alley you were.
Mhm.
And right when you're about to meet with the rest of the Dracona gang to maybe explain what is going on, you don't hear any commotion.
Uh-oh.
The snake.
Yeah.
When you get to
Yeah.
when you see the building, you see that the corpses are just lying on the tables. You see Ishtu holding up Cletus by the head, and you see Hailbreaker on the other building to the side. She's kind of just like looking down.
Gio, I'm gonna click the pager in my pocket.
Cool.
I'm just letting you know I'm clicking that thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
So are we gonna bother stealthing or just, face off? Because, I mean, they probably know we're already here. At least, they probably heard the car.
No, he probably killed Burrito. No. No.
Oh my god, he fucking killed Burrito.
He probably killed Burrito.
Unless
The fail
Burrito
it
ran
has to be
away.
for Burrito. This one has to be for Burrito, not for all the injustice, but for Burrito.
Hey, have hope. Maybe he ran away. Burrito's a
He's
rat.
a rat.
Why would they want to fucking kill a rat? That's a stupid animal.
They would kill it to torture Cletus. They'd let Cletus watch him kill Burrito, and then
Oh,
Cletus would probably
Burrito.
cry.
Oh.
Man.
They left Kiwi alive.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Oh.
so glad that Kiwi lives.
Wait, Kiwi's not supposed to be there. I mean, you don't see Kiwi, but yeah, Kiwi's not supposed
You
to.
do see an extra burger on the counter though. That kind of has like it
No!
looks like it might be
Oh
Kiwi.
my god.
It has all the
Also,
makings and
fair
markings of
warning.
Kiwi.
Fair warning, I'm kind of glitching out a little bit. I don't know, if my computer's gonna tank or not. Just kind of,
Gio, do we normally run till 12, or how late do we normally
It's-
run?
Like
10.
10:30. It honestly varies. We could stop here.
Is
if you
this
guys
going to
want.
be? I'd like to.
Okay.
I'd like to because I feel like this scene could be refined.
we need a game plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you all agree? I think time would be good for this because then we could all script it properly, and I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Cool. So
God, I'm so fucking hyped.
I am very intrigued.